Where the hell is Melania? It's the RNC. By the way, generally at the RNC, the president doesn't necessarily make an appearance in the first few days. They usually let the focus be on everyone else, and then the last day they come out and they do their big speech, and that's gonna happen. We're gonna have that big speech. But obviously, especially coming out of the horrific events of the weekend, and it being Donald Trump and him loving the applause and all that, he's been in the stands every single night. He's been listening to speeches. He's been occasionally falling asleep while his son is talking. He's been there. Where's his wife? Family's here. And she's gonna be here. By the way, I'm not saying she's not gonna be here. She's got to be here tonight, obviously. There's no way you cannot be here tonight. But her husband nearly lost his life on Saturday. He comes out on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I mean, I would like to think that my wife would be with me if I had just nearly lost my life. Now, this is not outside of the pattern that we've seen. He launched his campaign, she wasn't there. He had all of his trials in New York, she wasn't there. And she really hasn't been there at all. She's done her 2 log cabin Republican fundraising trips. But this is like the most high profile thing. They love showing off the family at conventions. JD Vance, you can't go 5 seconds without seeing him and his objectively lovely family. And so am I being a D to ask, where is she?
The video will continue in just a moment, but first I have a message for you. TYT needs your help. Membership is vital to survival, so please go to tyt.com/team and become a member today.
No, but you know the answer. She's just not that into you. You know, she's just not that into Donnie. And where's his daughter?
Well, she will be here tonight.
She actively said, I ain't doing this again for you, buddy. I'm out. Period. Done. Finished.
That doesn't bother me as much.
That absolutely, but none of this bothers me. I'm just saying the sky's blue and the water's wet. Like, she doesn't want to do it, man. Every time he reaches back, they slap the hand away.
Yeah. I just think, like, and again, it doesn't bother me that she's not here. I really don't care. In fact, it fills me with joy. No, but it bothers me that it doesn't bother them. All the focus on the family and the veneration of the family and all of that stuff. They believe that he has been falsely accused of all of these things. She says he's been falsely accused of all of these things. Those trials were not fair to him, and he didn't do those things. He didn't sleep with any of those women. He didn't assault any of those women. He didn't harass any of those women. So where you at? I feel like it's kind of a big thing. He nearly died.
I mean,
he nearly died.
The answer to your question, from what I've gathered this week, going out and talking and seeing things, is it doesn't matter to anyone.
Well,
they don't need that. It doesn't make sense. You're right. It's in Congress. You're right. But they don't need it. They've decided he's the bro because of his vibes, and she's hot, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I got a guy who I look up to, who's part of wrestling. You understand that, John, and that's enough. And his wife is whatever. And you know, it's cool that he cheats on her.
A lot of clearly do think that. A lot,
but
clearly.
But you can ask different things, like different questions, and whatever you're asking, they'll like him first. And if you are asking about a thing about him, they'll like that thing. For example, like, do you like him? He's like, oh, I really liked his message of unity after he got shot. I'm like, well, then did you not like it every time he's been a divider? They're like, well, he's a straight shooter. He tells it like it is. I'm like, don't say straight shooter.
Well, that's a good point too. Yeah,
but yeah,
you know, they like it when he's dividing because it's fun. They like him when he's uniting because they know that they're supposed to say they like that.
And underneath the moon, oh, skinny Marinky, like that's what it's like. I love you in the morning.
That song.
So bad.
100%. When you click the join button and become a tier 2 member, you get access to all of our weekly top 10 lists. What are you waiting for?